I swear, every time I hear that, I just think, he's so done with this.
Yeah, that Wahoo. Let's go back and play that Wahoo a second time. That Wahoo was so, like, he's very clearly faking enthusiasm.
It's not even just the Wahoo. It's especially in the Super Mario Galaxy. It just sounds like, I'm doing this again. Why are you making me?
I'm this far from the mic.
And I'm this far from the mic.
And together we are These Fars from the Mic. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to the Arch Plays with Tarbuck Ransom.
And not a vampire.
And it's been, what, like 3 months since we recorded?
Maybe, not for lack of trying on my part. But
This fucking guy.
his reaction is, for once, apt.
Yeah.
So, every time we do it, I realize you can always tell when we're starting a new session because we'll always do the These Far from the Mic thing.
You just now got
No,
that?
no, I get it every time, but I've never said anything.
Well, we don't do the These Fars from the Mic thing every single time.
We do
just
it every
the vast
time.
majority of
No,
the time.
we do it since a long time ago. We do it every time we start a new session.
Yeah, because I'm very insistent about it.
Yes, you are.
Wait, there's 2 more dots here.
Yeah, there's some extra things that we saw that we had to do.
Okay, so
Like,
there's 1.
Get over there somehow. Wait, wait, can you go past that Bowser world? Oh no, we had to
1800.
feed this guy.
Fuck.
So where can we get some noms?
Let's just do the last galaxy here, and then I guess I'll garn
Oh.
for star bits off screen or something.
Maybe, but I thought that was the thing that we were missing. Wait, I thought we beat the game.
Yeah, well, there was 1 bonus.
Oh yeah, Galaxy.
Galaxy
Oh, yeah.
cluster. Is that what?
Whatever. Whatever. Yeah, because technically you're going to different galaxies, I think. I don't know how this.
Well,
matches
each
up.
one of these things they call a galaxy.
It's a Mario squared galaxy. It's a retro galaxy. Huh,
Yeah.
interesting. In the last game, you didn't even have to beat the game to get it.
So, I want to talk about how I've been stepping back from YouTube.
Yeah, that is one of the topics that we've wanted to talk about. I've got a few this time, actually, but you start.
Okay.
And I'm gonna find my drink.
At the time of this recording, I haven't produced a YouTube video in quite a long time.
Yeah, even before Ciderfest.
What was the last time I made a video? It was a considerable amount of time ago.
Quite, like, far more than a month, to the point where I can't remember exactly how long.
It must have been like... Was it before BronyCon this year?
I wouldn't be surprised, but that doesn't feel right. Then again, I can't say. But yeah, so it's been a long ass time. Even longer than...
A long ass time.
Been a long time
I
since
measure
I've been
I measure my time in asses. Long ass time.
Don't we all? Don't answer that. Okay, but yes, you were speaking.
So, I want the product to exist for Tarbuck videos. Like, my Tarbuck Ransom instructionals.
Yeah. Yeah, theoretically, there is an audience who would find that super useful.
Yeah. I want the end product to exist, but I guess the total lack of interest by anyone, anywhere, ever is... like, it weighs on my mind constantly as I am actually making the videos.
Oh, I'm certain. I've had the exact same feelings with a lot of my stuff, actually. Like, I was feeling for certain that that's what my recent, basically, I am Sisyphus and I'm drowning in my own self-loathing and depression video was gonna be. It felt like I just got lucky that someone cared.
Which is odd for your videos because they're like full of pathos.
Yeah.
It makes a lot more actual practical sense for my videos in that my videos are all practical in nature, and so...
Yours, it's more about what exactly you're talking about, whereas you can become attached to me.
Mm-hmm.
But you, it's just some person who does woodworking or various handy items.
And I thought about doing some more of the, like, Tarbuck editorials, I guess you could call them. Like, the last video that I made, I think, was You're a Cyborg. Which would have been... like a week or two after I started ranting at Digi on Digi versus Everybody. But that show is over now, so I don't have a way to get those things out.
I feel like you might have done one more video and then that was it. And if so, then basically right after BronyCon you stopped making videos.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do remember the Digi versus Everyone was happening around BronyCon.
Yeah.
So... is it just
75 start? Fuck, man.
Jeez.
Is it just?
Is it just your sort of... oh, wow. Yeah, how do I phrase this? The ever-looming thought that no one cares about your work that's preventing you from being on YouTube now? Or continuing to do YouTube stuff?
It's partly that, and partly the knowledge, the certain knowledge that the algorithm totally fucks everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, that is extremely discouraging. Yeah. I've considered quitting YouTube because of, like, knowing that quite a few times. But I know you and Mask was strangling me if I do.
Yeah.
So that's actually been a huge thing of, well, I can't give up now.
You're also the only one of us who's making content that people like.
Well, maybe if someone would get off their ass and do videos, like I keep saying. I mean...
Mask is in the next room.
Yeah, but not that, people can hear me in this house because I'm fucking quiet.
I don't know. Second place is probably also listening in. I thought she was supposed to wake up right about now.
Yeah, she might be on her phone, though. She can pretty easily tune some things out when she's on her phone.
You're back? You're weird. Well, same deal. The only way through is to defeat every enemy.
I love that sign. That is fucking brilliant. But, yeah, so I think it's definitely fair to feel discouraged by the algorithm because it is demonstrably not...
I wanted that life.
I can tell. It is demonstrated to not give two fucks about anyone, even the people who keep the platform running.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess the question is, what are you gonna do now?
It's tricky, because, like, what I had been telling myself I was gonna do is I would just spend all of that same effort editing, like, the Arch plays and stuff, because as far as, like, editorial content, which seems to be something that people actually like from me, I don't do that mostly on my channel.
When you're not telling them to eat a bag of thumbtacks?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're very much the handyman brand.
I'm the handy brand.
I was gonna say handy... oh, well, you got it. Are you happy? I was gonna say handy Brady, but no, you're not. You're not anywhere near as hard as nails as Brady is.
Nobody's gonna know what we're talking about. It's a Hello Internet reference.
It is. It'll be a treat for those who do know. Okay, so editing Arch isn't working out, as anyone can tell by how infrequently they come out. Like, they're basically far more frequent Steven bombs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because they come out in chunks, like, when you remember to put, like...
thumbnails.
Yeah, thumbnails.
The thumbnails right now is killing me.
Yeah. When you remember to put the thumbnail out, they all come out in, like, chunks because you do multiple at a time, and then it's usually a few days or so. Ooh, I'm surprised you didn't die there. A few days or so until the next one comes. Hence why you guys are probably not going to hear this for a long time. If you guys want to date it right now, like Winter Storm Bruce or whatever is currently running through Indiana.
Well, I just scheduled episode 20 to go out.
Oh, I think it just went out.
Of
21.
Odyssey.
21. I saw it on my feed just before. So, given how you don't really spend a lot of time editing, what else are you gonna do?
Well, I've kind of been, my intention at least, has been to still be making stuff, but just be making stuff for the household for the time being.
Yeah.
Because any video that I do lately has been, well, I'm making this anyway, might as well make a video about it.
Fair.
But that severely slows down the process for the time being, because there's other stuff in the house that I have to plan that around.
Oh yeah. Planning around like when other people are going to be awake, but then also having to try to plan your shots and, you know, when the train's going to be around.
I'll be straight with you. I so don't care about the train. What the hell? Oh, there's fire in it. You dickbag.
I think you mean firebag. I still care about the train. It doesn't show up a lot in my videos, but it's, you know, often it's, like, I try to make sure it doesn't end up there, even by accident. What the? That was a flattened Goomba. Or like a skinny Goomba.
Hey, it's your boy, Skinny Goomba.
I think we talked about this a little bit while we got groceries yesterday, that not just the fact that you have to, like, everything takes longer when you're trying to make a video out of what you're doing, but it also makes you miserable.
Yeah, because I have to... Man, planning a shot takes so much extra time for making stuff.
Yeah, it's not like one of my face videos where I can just sit in front of the camera and talk. This is kind of adorable. I love booze. Like, a lot. Is the goal to kill them all?
With light.
Yeah. Kill it with light. So they're... Wait, so it's vampire ghosts.
Something like that. Making stuff, right?
Yeah, making stuff. It makes you miserable to record yourself making stuff.
Even though I'm now recording things in a let's say, simpler fashion. Because I used to record many hours of footage more than I actually needed.
Yeah, and you're actually planning things out, and you started, or at least you told me that you were starting to do the voiceovers instead of trying to talk while you're making it.
Yeah, I wanted to see how that played out.
Was that helping at all?
Well, I recorded an entire video for voiceovers, and the only thing I have left to do is a pickup shot.
I see. So you've got something still on the block that you just need to get around to.
The thing that I'm actually making right now is the shelves that our video game consoles are going on, because the desk that we've co-opted to be our entertainment center is not cut out for holding this much weight, and it is visibly sagging in the middle, and it's distorting itself. Look at that. Like, the joint on both corners is separated. It is tearing itself apart trying to hold up all of our consoles.
It won't fall apart right now, but yeah, you're right, we do need something sturdy enough. Yeah. I'm gonna sound like a dick, but you know what you could also do? Do the voiceovers for mask videos.
Yeah, I could.
I don't want to sound one note, but, you know, seriously. Seriously. Well,
and flip. There we go.
well, I'm still happy to have you on some of my videos. Just, I don't know if you're a persona non grata, though, considering people fucking hate you since that Goblin Slayer video.
No, just angry, low-effort weeaboos hate me.
Someone left a comment recently specifically saying, I don't have any issues with the two other creators, but the person, like, telling people we're bad for liking the show, yeah, I hate you.
Yeah, that was by
Oh,
design.
they dodged it. Yeah, I know it was by design, but it's just like
rage drives clicks better
Yeesh.
than anything else.
Yeah.
And so having somebody like me that they can focus on and hate is very valuable for channels.
Yeah. I'm trying to capture I think I might capture a little bit of that sort of mentality with my upcoming video about you guys are so wrong about Steven Universe having already redeemed the diamonds at this point.
Yes.
I don't know if you heard me recording, but
I did not.
okay. I was sort of, what's the term here? Invoking you a little bit, not only in my teddy bear type way, because you know I'm teddy bear and I don't.
Yeah. Because it's not going to be clear from the comments that I left or anything like that. I'm still playing with the idea of if you like bad things, you're a bad person. But when I recorded it, at least, that wasn't my actual opinion. I was just being inflammatory.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still very much on the fence with that idea. Like, sometimes I think I figured it out, okay, yeah, you are a bad person, but other times, like, it's a very difficult topic.
Well, I want to be extra clear. When I
yes.
say if you like bad things, you're a bad person, what I don't mean is this media does a bad thing, and therefore you are bad for liking it. No, I mean, like, Peppa Pig is shit, and if you like it, you're shit.
So if it's like...
When I say bad media, I mean like low-scoring media. I don't mean media that depicts evil things. Because, like, I like Devilman Grimoire, I like Hellsing, I like My Chan's Daily Life, for that matter. Which is, like, way, way more extreme than most of the things you will have heard of.
Probably. Yeah, just liking shows where bad things, like, terrible people do terrible things, that's not at all what we're saying.
And it was difficult to make a compromise in the script writing thing for the Goblin Slayer video because we wanted to be we wanted to put up a semi-consistent front, but we all had different takes on the thing.
Yeah.
And if we had actually argued that, it would have been a longer video, and I think more of the audience would have been confused.
Yeah, especially because it was such a big co-creation, we kind of all had to just not compromise, but at least agree on just a singular
what was the message
idea to say.
Yeah. What was the message of the video going to be? Is because we all wanted to condemn people who like the show, but in different ways.
Yeah, yeah. And I think it's best aligned with that moment that you and Mass came up with, where you say your inflammatory thing, and we're both like, wait, what? And I think part of that, actually, as I remember it, part of that actually came from my, like, reaction, like, wait, I don't... What?
Yeah, you very much didn't approve of me including that line, and I'm like, well, okay, so we have to write a reaction in to highlight the fact that this is my opinion only and not anyone else's.
Yeah. Which I thought was good, especially for PR for me, because then I can just skirt by it.
And then I spent, the last comment that I responded to on Goblin Slayer was only, 2 weeks ago, where somebody was like, that really shitty commenter of yours, his name is, something like Omar Srouwer.
He's not always shitty, I don't think. I don't remember. He's not necessarily a regular. He commented on at least one of my Steven videos, and then Goblin Slayer, and that's about it, to my memory.
Well,
But yeah, I do remember him.
I was thumbing through the Lily Orchard video, and he also left comments on that one, and I had to think, oh hey, I recognize you from leaving a comment in response to every single comment on Goblin Slayer until I laid into the guy.
Yeah, I do remember that, as you mentioned it. It's been a long time since I've looked at a lot of these things, and things are so separated for me at the moment, so it's hard for me to gauge what's what.
Well, he's a low-effort fuckboy.
Should we really be saying these things?
I'm perfectly happy shitting on your commenters. Sure.
Welcome to Goblin Slayer 2.0, guys. We're doing it.
Well, the guy consistently didn't understand my video despite claiming not my video, my part in our video, despite, like, claiming to have watched it multiple times.
And you explaining it. I do remember that.
And I explained it over and over and over to the guy, and he just would not pick it up.
Yeah, I will admit, he was one of those where it's like, okay.
Like, I came at him a couple of times, like, did you even watch the video? And then, so he responds, yeah, I watched the video multiple times and still don't get it. So I wrote him an entire other video's worth of a fucking essay, re-explaining everything, because, like, point by point breaking down how his comment was stupid.
I hate commenters like that, and I've gotten a few where it's like, okay, well here, let me rephrase it just in case I possibly didn't, like, say this quite the right way, and maybe, just maybe, you're not just a total imbecile, and you'll get it if I just say it the right way. But oftentimes they don't.
This is something where, so Endless Jess has recently commented that one of the things that he had said on a previous video was only creatives are real people, and how that is so the opposite of how he thinks now.
Oh.
That he wishes he could go back and take it down without destroying it in an episode of the PCP.
Ah.
Well, I currently think that only creators are real people. like if you're not willing to make stuff, then your comment on something just matters less.
See, I'm not entirely sure how I feel about that. Like, I totally, like, empathize with Endless Jess about, like, I've thought about the Goblin Slayer video and often wondered, is this something that I'm going to regret in the future? But I don't know how I feel about the debate of who's real. Like, can non-creators be real? And
well, I'll make it a little bit clearer in that I think that a sufficiently good commenter is creating a form of art.
Maybe.
Because, like, before we started actually making things, Mask and I prided ourselves on being good commenters. And then I was all uppity about how being a good commenter, like, if you're not a good commenter, maybe you just shouldn't fucking leave a comment because you're an idiot.
I think that part's fair, because especially now having created stuff that people comment on, it is fucking frustrating when you get not just the same types of comments, but just people who simply don't get your work or don't get how to word what they have to say about your work, and so it comes off as just saying absolute bullshit and wasting the person who made the video's time.
If I can reduce your entire comment to an upvote or a downvote without losing any real information, you suck.
I don't totally agree on that. There have been comments where it's like, dude, you summed up everything that I said in such a nice way. I don't have anything to reply to it, but I just like this.
Well,
like,
that is
not
not the same thing as just commenting upvote. If somebody responds like, this perfectly encapsulates the thing that I've been thinking for a while.
Oh yeah,
that is different than an upvote. Like an example of one where it's easy to mistake for that is our recent commenter on the Arch Plays, Prince.
I don't know commenters. You've been doing this mainly.
Yeah. Mask and I had a conversation about this person.
Well, thanks for including me.
You were asleep. You're asleep all the time.
Not all the time.
Just most of the time.
You're gonna make people think I'm narcoleptic.
Anyway,
I might as well be at this point right now, though.
A little bit. You've been off of schedule, compared to us.
Well, yeah, I've been off schedule compared to you guys, and also the fact that I'm just tired all the time for some reason these days. Like, even more than normal. I know we've talked about on the show before, but
how you are asleep at all times,
or wanting to sleep almost all the time.
Yeah, it's in this particular case, it's more like, I think it's seasonal affective disorder for you.
It could be, but I I think I only hit 2 of the boxes described by Mayo Clinic, so it might not be, but yeah. Where's our star?
Wasn't there a secret star in here somewhere?
Yeah. I feel robbed, and I'm not even playing.
Huh. Okay. Well, fuck this level then.
I guess so. 'Cause I'm pretty sure you did everything.
So to finish my thought on Prince.
Yeah. So who's Prince and your whole conversation that you had without me?
Prince has been consistently leaving comments on our videos. And seems to really connect with our, like, group narrative.
Yeah?
And Prince is the person who suggested that we start a Discord.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They've left, like, I don't know, like 12 comments, and they went back and watched all of Mario Galaxy 1.
Oh my god.
This is a true patrician.
Yeah,
Yo, Prince, if you're listening to this, you're pretty cool.
This is a trooper here. I mean, I don't know how they could have gotten... Like, even listening to our current stuff that are running, like, I've been listening... I don't re-listen to all of our episodes, but I've been listening to the ones they've been putting out recently, and I'm waiting for it to get good, because I feel like... I feel like when you start playing the game and I just sit here talking, that's when it feels better, because we're actually having conversations, and I gotta say...
I have an easier time talking while playing a video game than you do.
That, and also,
I'm better at it. You should see the look she's giving me. Alright, continue.
Hold on, I gotta wash down this slock that
you gotta wash the
thrusted at
taste
me.
out of your mouth.
Yeah. But partially, yes, you are better at talking while you're playing a video game, but then also, I'm just annoyed by myself. I'm just annoyed by myself. Like, I would get so distracted so often and make the stupidest of noises, like my like whenever I get excited about okay, you killed yourself. Whenever I get excited about things, I make some of the stupidest and most obnoxious noises while you're trying to talk to me and I'm trying to talk and it doesn't work. I can't believe anyone has ever listened to our stuff. I'm like, there's a point where, like, after we switch who's playing, that I'm just waiting for, because I'm not enjoying our content at the moment. Oh my. That's pretty cool.
Shadows are dangerous.
I love it.
Shadows dangerous.
Shadows in the rain. Oh yeah, so Prince, you are...
Prince, yeah. Prince, you're a cool person, and I appreciate you. I have the YouTube app, or, well, the YouTube Creator app, so I should be able to look at, like, a line of the comments you left, and I will try to remember to do so, because I'm kind of curious. Because I've not heard about this until now, because apparently I'm always asleep. Yep.
Just literally always asleep, except
Yeah.
for the few moments where we record.
Because we haven't been signing our comments or anything lately,
We should
like
be.
our comment responses on the Arch Plays.
We really should be.
Most of the responses have been me, and Mask has been a couple of them. Just so you know, Prince.
Yeah, y'all should.
I'm treating
be
Prince as
signing
though
that.
they're our only
our
commenter.
one commenter. Yeah, we've gone from no one watches our videos to one person watches our videos.
Well, I know, like, people
No,
I'm related
no,
to watch our videos.
No. The narrative is we only have one watcher now.
Yep, we have a watcher. Okay.
That's just how it is. That's how the story of us is. I don't know, printed out in a book. I think we're pretty good on this episode, unless you've got more stuff talking about
well, I wanted to
leaving
go back
YouTube.
to me and not doing YouTube.
Okay, yeah, yeah, that's literally what I said. So, continue.
Hang on, I wanna...
He's sweet.
Fire.
He's sweet?
When we would play older video games, Mask and I would always fight over the sniper's position.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I
And
can see
then
that.
we became friends with Jen, and then there were 3 contenders to fight over the sniper's position.
Not enough sniper.
I would bend pretty easily on it because really like shotguns also
Well,
in video
hey.
games.
Hey, at least in Team Fortress 2, you could all be snipers.
Yeah, but a 3... That's
Whoa,
a bad idea.
whoa, don't kill yourself. It's not worth it.
It's not... Yeah, it's not curving around, which means that this isn't a real planet.
You mean galaxy?
No, this part would be a planet. This is a planet in a galaxy.
Oh, I see. Yeah, the distinction is a little wibbly-wobbly sometimes.
Is
But
it also
keep-
timey-wimey?
But keep talking. You're talking about YouTube and
Yeah,
stuff.
and not making YouTube stuff. Well,
Yeah, so- Content that, or like creative stuff that you want to be doing since you're not on YouTube.
I've been focusing a little bit more on like my craft and my store, because I used to push it all the time, but I have an Etsy shop
Yeah, you do.
where I make things out of paracord.
Very good.
Oh
This can-
boy.
Hey, you did it! You got so lucky. But yeah, you make stuff out of paracord, and you've been getting a few orders recently.
Yeah, I've been getting more commissions out of it.
Probably part of that's due to Ciderfest just happening.
This is awesome.
I love it.
I don't remember this happening before.
I don't either. Yes,
Woo, woo.
you've been getting commissions.
I've been getting more commissions, and I guess the thing that's really on my mind mostly is actually still the videos, because I do think about them a lot.
Really?
Yeah,
I
I want
couldn't
to.
tell.
I want to make. Yep. I want to make the voiceover videos more. And by more, I mean for the first time.
Oh, you still haven't done that.
Yeah. None of them have been published yet
I see.
because they're all still waiting on me to actually record the voiceover.
Huh.
I feel like it'll be a better style. I stole it from this blacksmith, Daygrad, I think his name is. He records his voiceover all in one take, and I'm not clear if he has recorded if he has already edited all of the footage together or what. It feels like it. Oh, this is gonna be a hard one.
You asked for
It wouldn't let me spin out of the ground stomp. At least they're gonna keep giving me lives.
Yeah, at least that. They're usually good about doing that when you're on a tough run. Because they realize the live system is stupid.
I want them to make one without lives.
So, yeah. You
Back
were talking.
to video making.
You've been talking.
I was talking about
Voiceover, you really want to do it, and you're kind of stealing it from someone else.
Daygrad. Yeah, it's a Daygrad not gimmick exactly, because it's not like it's his thing specifically.
It's something you learned
but
from him.
It is definitely something I learned from that guy. Because I need to make videos that are faster, and if I can plan around my narration, it'll probably go a lot faster, and I'll be able to show less of the constant knit and grit of the process.
Yeah. And you won't have to, while you're doing all the little things, worry about trying to keep...
An interesting narration while I'm
Yeah.
doing a thing, while I'm also trying to be time conscious.
Yeah, there's
'Cause
just
that's
a
the
whole
worst
lot
part.
less to consider.
No, you fool!
You fool!
I hate this guy.
Baby Bowser?
No,
Or
this-
Bowser Jr.?
Yes, but also I hate this like,
Machine?
yes, this particular boss I hate.
I see. Do you have anything else to say on you, Trisha?
I do, but we started this part of the conversation right as I started fighting a boss, which is not ideal.
my first thought, like, to ask the question, what should we do now, was, what you gonna do with the big fat butt? I don't know why that was the thing that came to mind, but...
Second place has been saying it a lot.
Not around me.
You know what to do with that big fat butt.
Not around me, but mainly because, again, I'm a narcoleptic. I guess it's canon now. Because why not?
Well, it's not like you suddenly fall asleep. It's more like
Yeah,
you get
no.
drowsy and useless and then go to sleep.
Pretty much. I mean, I've never really... It's rare when I actually push myself to the point of uselessness, but it's more like a hunger thing. Like, I don't want to try to get to that point. So let's not.
So I'm conflicted, because I feel the need to make videos about the way that I work, because very few people are doing all joinery, no nails, no glue, no screws, none of that.
Yeah.
Just make the thing with all wood techniques. Very few people are doing that. And very few people are doing the, it doesn't take $10,000 worth of equipment.
Yeah, I remember that being one of your explicit goals when you were getting into making woodworking videos.
Where was this? There's a hidden star. Oh, it's that guy. It shows the thing. He's right there. Hell no.
Oh shit.
I hate that guy. Here, we'll do this instead.
So yeah, you're conflicted.
I'm conflicted because I want those videos to exist. The product needs to get out there. There's points that I want to make about how to do it. And there's like a couple of woodworking joints that I want to explore, and there's points about pull tools versus push tools that I want to make. There's lots of stuff like that.
But then there's all the reasons to not do so that you listed at the top of the episode.
Yeah. If you can remember back that far.
You want to fight? You want to go?
Not you specifically, just people in general.
See, I feel like that was a total call out because of memory things.
Your memory does suck. It's true.
Okay.
You feel attacked.
I do. I feel attacked in my own home.
Not to be.
You happen not to be
you
attacking me for once.
Yeah, this time.
As a disclaimer, it's not that he always attacks me, it's just he mostly attacks me. Okay, I'm stopping now. I couldn't help it. I felt the urge. They called the void. Oh, you should have gotten fireballed there.
Yep, that should have killed me.
I'm glad it didn't. Ooh, this is so dangerous. Go.
I've already kind of lost too much time.
There it is. No.
Yeah, it is totes too late.
Why do you give up? No, you're not setting a good example for the children.
Well, you only have enough time to get back to 30 seconds from when you get the clock.
Yeah.
Gaining time doesn't really happen on this mission.
Yeah.
Except right there.
But
then I lost it just now.
Yeah. Well.
Debatably.
Ooh. Yeah. Now I lost it. Yeah, so very conflicted. Reasons for and against, and
I want it to exist, but I also know that nobody's going to appreciate it on like modern YouTube.
Maybe? Because
no one's going to see it on modern YouTube. And if we do it on like PeerTube or something like that, it's not. I would need some kind of third party advertisement, because just being good isn't good enough. Just being clickbait isn't good enough.
Yeah, I was just thinking like maybe it could be something like a goal for the future, like if and when like our other projects take off. Mm-hmm. So then you already have a group of people invested in you.
It's weird too, because there's a guy who has a similar budget conscious thing as me, but he was already a professional like cabinet maker before he started making YouTube videos. So he has a backlog of tools and a very different style because of that. Like the way that he goes about making things is different than me, and the budget constraints that he sets are different than me. The guy's name is Rex Kruger. He's a good dude, and he seems like he would be cool. He'd probably also be down to do a me versus
type?
you video, because he already did that with somebody.
Oh, we haven't gotten this in a while.
Fuck, man. How about you eat a dick?
Hey, right now he's only being as annoying as the whole, it's a little late for you to be up, isn't it, in Pokemon? Like, thanks for condescending, like, over my weird sleep schedule. Okay, so you're talking about this guy who's similar to you, but not quite.
Yeah, well, it's good that there's somebody else out there who's doing that kind of stuff. He even made some recommendations that I thought were really good. Like, he's the one who found that Chinese plane that I like.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I bought that immediately. And I was correct. A wooden plane is significantly better than the metal planes that I had been using. It was exactly what I had always dreamed, and it was great. So much so that I want to, like, make a wooden plane for a different purpose, just to try it out.
Yeah.
And that might turn into a whole thing. Anyway,
But I feel like there's a buck
well,
on.
he wouldn't make the kinds of videos that I would make. Because of that. Well, I'm dead now.
Dead in the lava.
And the fact that he wouldn't make the kinds of videos that I would make is still always going to be a problem for me, because I want the thing that I was going to say to exist.
Yeah. Yeah, there's gonna be a hole on YouTube that needs filling, but...
Or not just on YouTube, but in the world.
Yeah. Yeah, in the world...
A piece of the world is missing.
Yeah, and you're trying to fill it, but YouTube's being all like, nah.
That's a Linkara reference.
Yeah. And YouTube's not letting you fill it because it's a big prude.
That was not the joke I expected you to make.
What did you expect? I'm curious.
I don't know, not a sex joke from Lady Ace.
Hey, asexuals can be, like, they can make sex jokes. It's actually pretty common on the, not the Degrassi subreddit, the, like, various asexual subreddits for people to say. So, a lot of people don't believe me that I'm asexual because I make a lot of sex jokes. And I do sometimes make sex jokes. I wasn't fully expecting to go the sex route, but hey, that's what happens.
Lost 10 whole seconds.
Sometimes sex jokes just happen, you know? You guys can relate, right?
Fuck, I hate you!
Why won't it move?
Alright, we're gonna be here for a while.
Oh, not another one of these. I think you can get it. Hey, I believed in you, and you did it.
That beeping is gonna get annoying.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a constant mainstay of... Oh, shit. Oh, hi.
Nope.
Ohio!
There we go. I'm starting to make a lives profit again.
A lives profit? That sounds terribly evil.
It
Just
does, doesn't it?
saying. Just super saiyan. We're not talking about anything real right now because you're concentrating.
Yeah. I'm now spent. I'm not spent, but I can't focus on the thing that I was saying.
Yeah, now's not the time.
I want to make videos, but I don't like it. With things like editing, there's a huge barrier to entry on this on the flashlight sheath video. Because there were a lot of frustrations with that, and every time I go back to start making it, I remember all of those frustrations. And what is with the coin bank? Why bother with the coin bank?
I have no idea.
It never goes anywhere. It never does anything. Do I have to get to 1,000?
I'm telling you, man, you need to be like me and just, like, have a due date for these things and, like, I guess...
Well, I used to do 2 videos a week for a little while.
Yeah, have a due date for these things and just grow anxiety of missing your due date to the point where it's like, I just need to fucking get it out.
I just can't get anxiety. Like, it would be very useful for me to have anxiety, but I just can't do it.
Oh my god. Like, as someone with anxiety, it's like, on the one hand, it's like, you don't fucking know, man. But on the other hand, it's like, yeah, anxiety has really helped me, believe it or not. I mean, that's the reason why I'm so good at, like, you know, my job and other silly things. Oh, don't do this. You got so frustrated with this. Remember?
Okay.
You got really pissed. But, yeah, anxiety has helped me. Like, I am a very, like, work hard type person, even though I don't want to work at all.
I'm just immune to it.
Yeah.
I can't be worried about that stuff. That's part of my firebrand brand, too. Because I have, like... So I've talked about this on the show before, but Mask and I both have a very strong intrinsic sense of self-worth, and we would always, like, kind of jerk each other off about it.
You guys have all the self-worth that I lack.
Mm-hmm. Jen too, actually. We all
Fascinating. I would have
for a
thought Jen
while,
wouldn't.
For a long time, we're all like, I know we are the best people in the world. The best of us is definitely me, but we are the best people in the world. And every one of us would be like that.
I see.
There was I remember there being a pathos episode where I talk about how, am I the dumbest of our friends?
Oh, we definitely did talk about that, and we decided that now I'm the dumbest of our friends.
Which I don't want to say, but it's definitely true.
It is. That's why, you know, like, when I was joking around earlier that you and Mask were talking, just like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Just let the dumb one, you know, hang out on her own, because you don't want her messing anything up.
I mean, you're smart enough to hang out with us.
Yeah, I'm smart enough to hang out with you guys, but it's a level of still not quite smart enough. Going back to my whole Sisyphus video, like, not bad, but still not good thing. And then also the fact that, you know, I'm, like, it's been a long time, but I'm still kind of the newbie in our friend group. You guys have this history that I just don't share with you.
Well, we've known each other a long time.
Yeah, exactly. And I've only known both you and Mask for, like, 5 years now, thereabout.
Something like that.
Going on 5 years, I think.
It feels like 5 years.
I know, like, so we met in February of 2014, so almost 5 years. It'll be 5 years in February. And funny story, the reason why I remember that was because, gosh, I don't know why. I can no longer remember the exact reason why. I just remember that there was something specific going on with my film studies class. And so March 5th was an important date to me at the time, so that's just always stuck in my head.
Huh.
I can no longer remember the specific reason as to why March 5th was important at the time, but because it had to relate to my film studies class, that's why I remember when we first met. Or the exact dates of when we first met.
That is interesting.
Yeah. And it's always hilarious when it comes to that time of year and we just suddenly realize, oh yeah, hey, it's the anniversary of us all finding out that each other exists.
Got him.
Yeah.
Now he's gonna grow him back and turn red.
But you shot him in the back. That's pretty backhanded move.
Yeah. Whatever.
Okay, so have you anything else to say about want to make videos but don't?
I thought holding the button would leave me jumping. Nope. Fuck this. I'm not doing this level.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was your thoughts on this previously too. I just couldn't remember exactly if it was. Are you ready for the next episode or?
Here, play for a sec.
Oh shit.
Just get us back to the thing. I wanna I need to think about what I'm actually trying to say here.
Let's see. What do I want to do?
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be fairly cleaned out back here.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that's cleaned out. Here, I'll mess around.
Go back to the.
I'm gonna mess around. You talk.
All right, so I want the videos to exist. They suck to make, and I hate it. I want it to suck less too. That's another thing that bothers me because
Yeah. Especially considering you taught me most of what I know about video making, your videos aren't that great.
yeah, I taught you everything about it but I never used any of that information.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't do thumbnails.
Yeah, I'm not.
I didn't make snappy videos. Well, part of it is that I was thinking about all of that advice in terms of videos that I wasn't that was in a different field than what I was making.
Yeah, but you just can't do that on YouTube.
Yep. And I know that. And I keep saying that.
Oh. I have to relearn the controls for this. keep talking.
Another part of it is definitely algorithm blues. Knowing that no matter what, my videos will get buried is extremely discouraging. It's extra discouraging for my kind of stuff because there's a practical reason why I'm making my stuff. I'm not just making art. I'm making craft, which is better.
I didn't know one could stand above the other, but here we are. From the horse's mouth.
Well, craft contains the majority of art. It just also has practical function. That's me being inflammatory again. It's a callback to an inflammatory thing I said on a comment on my channel.
Oh, big oof.
Somebody was like, "You're the guy who said that art can be objectively good," and they were like, "What?" They were coming at me in some fashion, and my response was, "The real gateway to truth isn't art; it's craft," which is exactly the kind of inflammatory thing that I would say.
Yeah.
And it's a thought I've kind of come back to every once in a while, but I don't know. It doesn't grab me even as well as I don't remember this level at all.
I don't remember it either.
It doesn't grab me even as much as if you like bad art, you're a bad person does. I'd like to have a good argument for it, but I was really just, talking shit.
See, I try not to talk shit, simply talk shit. I try to stand by what I say. Hence why I
in character, I'll stand by what I say.
Yeah. But...
Hit A, also.
Oh, that was leading me to go up previously, so that's what I thought.
This has been a very meandering episode.
Mainly because
Well,
well,
yeah.
there's just a lot to it, and also, you know, tangents.
There's a lot of moving parts to it. Yeah.
Oh. Hmm. I didn't know how far
I've
it's gonna
played
go.
so many Daredevil stars in a row that when you got hit, I thought, well, this run is over.
I can miss it, yeah. Have anything else to say before?
I know I do have more stuff because we started to talk about it when we were getting groceries yesterday.
Yeah, I think we've gone over like most of the stuff that we brought up, though.
I had more to say at the time
Hmm.
that I was
I can't
holding
speak
back
for
on
that.
for when we were talking on the show.
I can't help you with that part.
Well, it's okay. So for one, it's still true that I do want to make videos, but at the same time, I don't like it.
So you're a little bit of an endless chest, then.
Yeah,
You want to make
a
art,
little
but
bit.
you don't want to do it in the way that, like, the only viable ways to do it.
Not necessarily. I feel definitely beat down by
Yeah,
the system
that's what
of
I
it.
mean.
And I do know that, like, because I do the thumbnails a lot of the time for the Arch plays. I do know that a good thumbnail isn't that hard to make. You can just throw some shit together from a Google image search, and it will just be successful.
This is really cool.
This is really cool. Yeah.
Scary, though.
This reminds me a bit of when we were playing Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time.
There's the key. Come on, let me get up there. Yeah.
Grab it. Yay!
And I accidentally threw a star at it, so that sucked.
That would be something to think about. Oof. We could actually play Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time.
We need 3 people, though.
We have 3 people. We have 4 people in the house.
Who want to play?
Yeah, you, me, second place, and Mask. Yeah. We have 4 people. We could potentially do it if all of our schedules aligned.
And when does it ever happen?
Well, we could even do it with 3 people because we were starting to play it with my cousin Brandon for a little while.
You're the one who said I was a narcoleptic. But I don't...
Maybe.
It's something to think about. I wouldn't mind playing it. Just have to find the people to do so.
Maybe I'll come back to I don't want to make videos on it in a second round or something. I got burnt out on another huge part of it is my recording space is terrible right now because I can't be out in the shop because it's not heated out there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's easier to record out there than it is to record here in the kitchen. Alright, next time on the Arch Plays. Fuck, this episode was long.
See ya.
Bye!